Howdy. That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Magoo. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Owls have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down and run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Into the end zone. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Oh, he got loose. And just an... turn, takes it back. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he waltzes in for the score. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before. He gets down to the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big time.
Snagged in the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Castellanos. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The try is no... A first down for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on first and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We got a time in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 30. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. The give to the tailback. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's second and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Oh, the 360. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Owls have it with a first and 10. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Dropping back, it's Magoo. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Florida Here comes the offense on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Castellanos. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. Running with power. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Castellanos. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back has it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. Open runway ahead. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Owls will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Magoo. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And a big return after the high end. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown out. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. At the 35, he's got room. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Angulo. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the On first down, here comes this offense. They believe they can run right here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.